Hi everyone, welcome back to our personal portfolio web application built with Laravel. The starting point of our video is the result of our previous video. If you haven't seen that, I will link that in the description down below. The first thing you want to do is to make this button link workable. When we click on this button, we need to open a model, update a user, and save it in database. To do that, we need to use the same form when we create a new user or edit a new user. So that we need to add some change on this form. So let's go in form.blade.php. Over here, add a variable condition. If our form mode equal edit, show the edit user, otherwise show the create user. Let's copy this and paste it over here, and on this condition here it will be update, and over here it will be save. Alright, now let's change in our create.blade.php. Over here, add a form mode which will be create. Alright, now let's create a file called edit.blade.php. Over here, include our form, with form mode edit. After that, let's go in our index.blade.php. Over here, include our edit file. Here, add a class open model. Now when we click on this edit button, we see the model is open with the title edit user, and when we click on this button, we see our create user title. Alright, now we are going to fill out the user we are going to edit. To do that, let's go back in our form. Over here, add a value with condition. If username is exist, show the username, otherwise show nothing. Over here, add a condition. If user email is exist, show the user email, otherwise show nothing. And here also add a condition. And here we need to leave the blank this password input. Alright, so now you see the user we are going to edit. So let's go back in our edit.form.blade.php, add a form with method post. The action root will be admin.users.update, and passing the user ID. Add a sysref token, add a method patch, and then close this form. We haven't created this root, so let's create it by going on roots in web.php. Over here, duplicate this root. Here it will be patch, and here it will be user. The function will be update, and the root name will be admin.users.update. We haven't created this update function, so We'll create this update function on our user controller. Over here, add a function called update, passing the request and the ID. Now let's copy this request validation, paste it in our update function, create a variable user, which will find our user by his ID, and then copy this, paste it in our store function. Okay, here we are going to add a condition. If our request password is different with empty, we are going to create our user password. Okay, after that, let's change here to this flash message to user updated. On the request validation, we don't need this password. Now let's make a test. If I click on this edit button, here I can change something over here on this form. As you can see, when we save the information, it is updated, which is better. Now we are going to work around on delete user. The first thing we need is to make this button workable. So let's go in our index.blade.php. Add a form. The ID will be user ID. The method will be post. The action root will be admin.users.destroy and passing our user ID. Here add SSLF token. The method will be deleted. On this button, we are going to add a pop-up box which will help us to confirm delete or not. And then let's close this form. We haven't created this root, so we'll create it on web.php file. Over here, duplicate this root. It will be delete, and the function will be destroy, and the root name will be admin.users.destroy. We haven't created this destroy function, so we'll go in our user controller. Over here, create our function destroy and passing to ID. Create a variable user, which will get the user by his ID. And then delete the user. After that, we are going to be redirected to our admin users index with flash message user deleted. Now there is problem. Let's add some style over here. Okay. Add a style display inline. And now when we click on this button, we see we delete our user, but here there is no pop box. Let's fix that. Over here, change here. Okay. Now we see when we click on this delete button, we open a pop-up box. Here we can confirm delete or not. Okay, so we finished to see how to delete a user. Now we are going to end this session by make this link workable. So let's go on resources, on layouts, on admin, in sidebar file. Over here, add a URL which will direct us to our admin users page, and then copy this class and paste it over here, and over here it will be admin users. Alright, now you see our link is workable. Okay, let's stay here on this video. We finished to see how to edit and delete user. In upcoming video, we are going to walk around on dashboard session. If you still have any kind of question, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to motivate me to keep going. Thank you for watching.